Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of Diaspora Connect on ITV Gold. I am Pia Jyoti Khachru, bringing you the highlights from our South Asian community, celebrations, achievements and events that made headlines across the diaspora. Let's take a look back at the top stories from the Diaspora Connect. We have this week with Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parekh. Mamdani orders citywide enforcement against junk fees and subscription traps. Foga announces second United Gujarati Convention at New Jersey curtain raiser. Mayor Sam Joshi sworn in for second four-year term. New administration takes oath in Edison. Devotion, music and joy mark New Year's Eve at Guruji Ka Mandir in Kilmer. Stay with us on Diaspora Connect in detail right after the short break. Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parekh, chairman of Parekh Worldwide Media and ITV Gold, shared his insights on current global events. Take a look.
And now time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, chairman of ITV Gold and Parekh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher and India advocate in this week.
Namaskar and welcome to This Week with Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parekh on ITV Gold. Namaskar, Dr. Parekh.
Namaskar, all the ITV viewers.
So, Dr. Parekh, in this week, the biggest news, of course, you also know coup in Venezuela and capture of President Maduro. So tell me, was this actually a well-executed military mission or a spy job of, deceit and bribes to keep people?
Well, I mean, constitutionally, strictly speaking, by international laws, it is not good idea. I mean, it was condemned by so many people because it did not follow the international law. Because you cannot attack other sovereign country without permission of the U.S. Congress or U.S. Senate or even United Nations. In the past, Iraq, George W. Bush attacked Iraq. He took the permission even from United Nations. Maybe it was turned out to be a wrong excuse and bogus excuse, but still we did it, but we did it in that step by step. And that's the way to do it. But again, on the flip side of this, probably United Nations, USA government is negotiating with this President Maduro for many years now, not in last 10 years. And this person was not very responsive. And plus he was accused of promoting narco drugs, drugs, and that is very dangerous. And it is dangerous for the country, and it is also dangerous for the security of the nation. So on that pretext, I think President Trump did it because he did not take permission from anyone, because if you take permission, then it may not work. And then it may not work, then the whole plan get exposed. So yes, you lose the surprise. Here, this was not coup, but this was kind of, he, without making too much loss of life or destruction in Venezuela, he just arrested principal of the crime and bring it back to the USA for the trial. Both ways is right and wrong, but if you strictly say that it's a international law permits this, no. But then on the other side, if there is a national security, then yes.
All right. Since you're talking about, it was about eliminating the, drugs,
right,
basically. But tell me, was it about eliminating the drugs and crime, or was it about vast oil reserves of Venezuela?
No, I think mainly we know that, for the last several years that Colombia, Venezuela, and other, even Cuba, they all are involved in exporting Mexico, exporting drugs to the USA because can make big money. And who is a sufferer? USA, our kids, our young generation, or our citizens are at stake or at loss. So I think it was well established that all this administration were involved in drug trafficking, and that's why I think that's why he was indicted by a grand jury in the Southern District of New York. So it is proven. It's not for oil is also again even Venezuela has a very big reserve of oil. But for last 10 years, these people are not taking any advantage of that oil availability. And whatever oil money comes, it goes again to their personal kind of cronyism and personal use and then buying coordinating the drug trafficking and all those things. So I think USA did not go for. Of course, what USA is in principle. USA believes that in North America and South America, in their own backyard, no other country should interfere.
Right.
And for last 5 to 10 years, China was trying to interfere in the Southern America and building this port and infrastructures and all those things. And to prevent all those things, I think President Trump did this thing. And in a way, it's good for America. And that's why if you can see in USA, there is not big opposition by the people of the USA.
Right.
I mean, few politicians are grumbling, but I mean, because they are in opposition.
Right.
So that doesn't carry any much thing. And even Clinton did for Noriega. He brought Noriega, captured Noriega and brought it into, still he's in the jail in the Florida after almost 30 years now. So all president, whether Democrat or Republican, they have to look for the national security.
All right. So I have a question from one of our viewers regarding this. The name of the person who sent us the question is Pramod from New Jersey, and he is asking, did US checkmate China in its alliance with Maduro as well as countering BRICS countries, creating alternate currencies against dollar?
I think so. It's a kind of unexpected or even expected side effect of this action is that the BRIC alliance is broken. And even certain BRIC alliance countries, those who were very active in promoting their currency, they were not even speaking against USA. I mean, they are speaking, but very, very softly. So that shows that this alliance has no value, and it won't happen. And I think that will that's advantage to USA and dollar currency.
All right. So my question to you is Cuba like next based on what Trump and his team are saying?
Could be, because Cuba is nothing but is a kind of proxy of the Russia. So if USA has to tackle the Russia, then Cuba is next. I mean, Cuba thing is going on for last 50 years, since 1962, during Kennedy time. Kennedy also, because they were in a kind of involved in killing the USA presidents. So that's why I think Cuba is the most rogue state as far as USA is concerned.
Right.
And it's a proxy of Russia. So I think I would not be surprised that Cuba will be next. And it will be beneficial to Mark Rubio, because he's a Cuban. And whole Florida, almost 40% people are Cuban descent.
Right.
And that is good for their election even.
Right. So, but do you think like this opens like door for China's Xi to do similar action on Taiwan?
Probably, Yes, theoretically yes, but I don't think Chinese will do that.
Okay.
Because Japan is already ready to protect the Taiwan, because Japan and Taiwan is close to each other, right? And with the USA help. So I don't think Chinese people will do that.
Come back to New York City, where New York City Mayor Mamdani had historical swearing. So the question here is, do you think he'll be able to deliver on his promises?
Well, I'm not sure, because his agenda is very on the leftist as well as very socialist, but it is very popular in middle class and lower middle class. So he will try to do that probably, in my opinion. I mean, though I'm not, I'm myself is a capitalist, so I believe in the free thing. But I think also at the same time, government has responsibility to provide all the necessary thing like fair housing, enough food, enough education, free education to the people, those who cannot afford to pay themselves. And that doesn't mean that we are not a capitalist country. We're still capitalist country.
Right.
So I think, I'm sure he has to, probably he has a big challenges, and probably he has to walk very fine line. He may be succeed, or he may not be succeed, you know.
All right. So let's move on to our rapid fire round. And I want to thank all our viewers for sending us questions. So the first question is from Ashok from New Jersey, is asking, will US run the government directly or run it by proxy in Venezuela? Yes or no?
I think US will run government through the proxy. They will put the Venezuelan citizens or group of the people to run the government. And right now, the vice president became president now.
Okay.
And so they will let it run. But of course, under the supervision of the USA. If they do something which is USA, if it is not in USA's interest, then they will ask them to move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it means it will be controlled by USA, obviously now. But USA will not send his officers and all those things to run there. But they will monitor from outside, or then group of the people will monitor whole thing.
All right. The second question is from Balwinder from Connecticut, is asking, is Asauddin Owaisi right in asking India to do a Venezuela-type mission to get India's most wanted Masood Azhar from Pakistan?
I don't think so, because again, we believe in the international rules and regulations very firmly. So our government also believes that, and our government will only follow the international rules and regulations. So I'm not sure Indian government will do that.
All right. Muzaffar from New Jersey wants to know, with Supreme Court denying bail to Umar Khalid, did New York City Mayor Mamdani jump the gun in commenting and sending a personal message to Umar?
Probably, I think you are right. I mean, right, that New York mayor is now mayor for everybody. He should not take a side on this.
All right. There's one more question from Sonia from Chicago, is asking, is Pakistan, China, Bangladesh nexus India's biggest security threat? Yes or no?
Yes, obviously. Yeah.
All right. Next question is from Neeta from New Jersey, is asking, a lot of folks got sick over the holidays. Is there a flu issue in the local area?
Yes, there is a big flu epidemic is going on. And this time the flu strain is very serious and severe. And the people who are suffering, really they come down to a lot of symptoms and longer duration of the symptoms. So be careful once you get get sick. Make sure you take the quick COVID and flu testing. And if COVID is negative, then right away start using the antiviral and medicine called Tamiflu. And if you start Tamiflu within the first 48 hours, then your flu becomes very mild.
All right. And this question is from me to you. Before we close the program, I want you to talk about like key 2026 predictions.
I think 2026 will be very interesting year. The stock market probably will be very volatile, and first half of the year, I think stock market will be going probably up, but in the second half, I'm not sure. It may go down because inflation can persist, and Fed may not cut the interest rate more, and that creates a big problem. Plus, another $38 billion of debt is coming due, and China is right now pulling out their investment, treasury investment from the USA, and that can create unless Fed takes care of that problem.
All right. And before I say thank you to you, I want to remind our viewers that you can follow Dr. Sudhir Parekh on Facebook at Dr. Parekh, and you can also follow him on Twitter. The handle is SUDPARIKH.
Okay, dear friends, it is very nice to chat with you, and we'll see you again next week. Till then, goodbye and good night.
Mayor Zohran Mamdani on January 5th signed 2 executive orders directing the Department of Consumer and Worker Protection to crack down on hidden junk fees and deceptive subscription practices across New York City. The order establishes a junk fee task force, expand enforcement against misleading pricing and hard-to-cancel subscriptions, and coordinates city and state action to protect consumers and strengthen price transparency.
Thank you to Councilmember Juan. Thank you to Assemblymember Valdez, to Senator Gonzalez, and Borough President Richards for being here today. And thank you to Dianira Del Rio from the New Economy Project. Thank you also to our incredible Attorney General, Tish James, and our incoming Speaker, Councilmember Julie Menon. It is a privilege to be here at Hunters Point South Park Outdoor Gym, which certainly has to be in any conversation about the most picturesque gyms in New York City. There are many in Long Island City for whom this gym is a refuge, a place where they can come to exercise, to free their minds, to blow off some stress. Because while there may be no weights here, those who exercise here are also free from the weight of junk fees that burden so much of the traditional gym experience. Now, some of you may have seen me try to bench press, the key word being try. I have enough humility to know that I am not an expert in gym equipment or push versus pull workouts. But I have heard from enough New Yorkers to know about the miserable experience of them joining a gym only to check their bank account and realize that they have been billed for fees or trapped into a subscription that they never knew they had signed up to pay. The proliferation of junk fees has exploded in recent years, and it is by no means limited solely to the gym industry. We reckon with it when we try to buy concert tickets, when we book a flight, when we settle our credit card bill, or even when we pay rent. A $5 fee here, a $10 fee there. What seems small adds up quickly, and the aggregate of all of these fees only buries New Yorkers deeper in a cost of living crisis that defines too many of our daily existences. These fees are not only making it harder for our neighbors to afford life in this city, they are also a sign of disdain and disrespect that corporations and bad landlords hold for working people. When you scrimp and save for a Taylor Swift concert that you have been looking forward to all year, only for a massive corporation to add hundreds of dollars at the final moment, that is disrespect. When your landlord adds fees to your rent payment at the last moment, that is disrespect that leaves you uncomfortable in your own home. These fees are unfair to consumers. They do a disservice to other businesses as well that operate honestly without trying to deceive their customers. But here is the truth. We do not have to accept this broken system as permanent. Under President Biden, the FTC took sweeping action to go after junk fees, and they delivered change. Under Chair Lina Khan, they instituted a junk fees rule that they estimated would save Americans 53 million hours a year, that they would otherwise spend searching for the true price that they would have to pay, or $11 billion in time savings over a decade. we are going to deliver similar action on behalf of the 8.5 million New Yorkers who call our city home. Today, I am proud to stand with so many leaders across our city and our state as we sign an executive order that will target those same junk fees and deceptive practices right here in our city. I am joined by Sam Levine, our Commissioner of the Department of Consumer and Worker Protection, who served until last January as the Director of the FTC's Bureau of Consumer Protections. Put simply, there are few people in our entire country, if any, who have as much experience leading this work and achieving meaningful results as Sam does. This executive order has three components. First, it will establish a citywide junk fee task force chaired by our Deputy Mayor for Economic Justice, Julie Su, and DCWP Commissioner Sam Levine to advance this work. Second, it directs Commissioner Levine to wield the power of the DCWP to crack down on hidden junk fees and deceptive business practices. And third, it empowers the DCWP to enforce compliance with city law. When businesses seek to circumvent and violate both existing and new junk fee rules, Sam will have my full backing to pursue enforcement actions. We are also signing a second executive order to crack down on subscription tricks and traps. I am directing DCWP to monitor, investigate, and enforce violations related to these very tricks and traps. We will make recommendations to the City Council so that we can devise legislative solutions to these deceitful practices. And we will coordinate with our partners, including the Law Department and our very own Attorney General Tish James, to ensure coordination across government in this effort. It is hard enough to live in New York City without having to worry all the time about whether you're being ripped off. Our affordability agenda is also about an agenda of dignity, and there are few things more undignified than feeling taken advantage of by someone you are already paying. These are the first steps towards a future where New Yorkers know that they are getting what they're paying for, that companies are not draining their budgets with impunity, and where city government takes meaningful, tangible actions that materially improve the lives of New Yorkers across the city. Thank you very much.
The Federation of Gujarati Association, FOGA USA, hosted a curtain raiser at Umyadam Temple in Edison, New Jersey, unveiling plans for the second United Gujarati Convention to be held on May 22nd through 25th, 2026 in Orlando, Florida. More than 200 Gujarati leaders from nearly 50 associations attended the event, organized with the Gujarati Society of Central Florida.
લોકો કન્વિન્સ થયા આયા એટલે પહેલી વખત એવું નક્કી કર્યું કે ભાઈ બધા લીડરોને ભેગા કરવા કે આપણો મેસેજ લીડર થ્રુ પબ્લિકમાં જાય એટલે અમારે કોઈ એવો ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ હતો કે કોઈનું કલેક્શન નંબર જોઈએ તમારા વેબસાઇટ જોઈએ કે ઈમેલ એડ્રેસીસ જોઈએ વી જસ્ટ વોન્ટ પીપલ ટુ ગેટ ટુગેધર વન વે ઓર અધર મેસેજ એટલા માટે અમે ક્રિએટ કર્યો કે આપણા જે બધા બર્નિંગ પ્રોબ્લેમ્સ એ એક પ્લેટફોર્મ પર સોલ્વ થાય. હવે આપણા ન્યૂ જર્સીવાળા તો ઘણા બધા કનેક્ટેડ છે પોલિટિકલી, પણ બીજા બધા સ્ટેટના આટલા બધા કનેક્ટેડ નથી.
પસંદ કરીશ. પહેલો તો અમારો દક્ષેશ. ઓ માય ગોડ, પ્લીઝ ગીવ હિમ અ બિગ રાઉન્ડ ઓફ અપ્લોઝ. વેર ઇઝ નિલેશ દોશી? હી ઇઝ ધેર. થેન્ક યુ નિલેશભાઈ. Though Smita Gandhi is not here, she worked very hard to get this meeting organized. Thank you, Smita Ben. અને અમારા host Miki Ben and Praful Bhai. Thank you so much.
Tonight, respected leaders from, I guess, 47 organizations who are here today to support FOGA. So let's have a round of applause for yourself. Thank you so much for coming here tonight. I want to start with, I want to thank Umyadam. It's very nice. Dakshish, you've been great. Dhiren Bhai, I know you took a flight to, he just came from Orlando and you took a flight to just show up. So that was very nice of you. Kashyap, And Vishnu, thank you for coming too. And Bharat Bhai, where are you? He's from Orlando, so I want to request him to stand up. And thank you, Bharat Bhai. Look, upon Dr. Sudhir Bhai, thank you for coming. We met a long time ago in Orlando.
સર્વેને જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. હું ફોગા યુએસએનો એક ફાઉન્ડર છું, હર્ષદ પટેલ. હાલમાં હું ન્યુયોર્કના ગુજરાતી સમાજનો પ્રેસિડેન્ટ છું અને અમેરિકાની પહેલી નોર્થ અમેરિકાની હવેલી એનો વાઇસ ચેરમેન છું. ફોગાના ફાઉન્ડર તરીકે અમે એક મિશન લઈને નીકળ્યા હતા કે ભાઈ આખા અમેરિકાના ગુજરાતીઓને ભેગા કરવા. તો એ મિશનને સક્સેસ કરવા પહેલાં અમે શું કર્યું કે ન્યુયોર્કની એક સંસ્થાઓને મેં ભેગી કરી અને બધા લોકોને એક અમ્બ્રેલા નીચે લઈ આવ્યો. ત્યાર પછી છેલ્લા લગભગ 2017થી એવો પ્લાન કર્યો કે આખા અમેરિકાને એક સંસ્થાઓને એક અમ્બ્રેલા નીચે લાવી. એના માટે અમારા મિત્ર વાસુભાઈ પટેલ હુ ઇઝ ધ પ્રેસિડેન્ટ, આમ વાઇસ પ્રેસિડેન્ટ, અને અમારા બીજા વાઇસ પ્રેસિડેન્ટ છે પીવી પટેલ ફ્રોમ હ્યુસ્ટન, ટેક્સાસ. તો અમે ત્રણ ભેગા થઈને લગભગ 34થી 35 સ્ટેટની અંદર ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલી અમે બધા લોકોની મુલાકાત લીધી. 80થી પણ વધારે સંસ્થાઓની આવી મિટિંગો કરી અને દરેક લોકોને આપણે મેસેજ આપ્યો કે ભાઈ બધા ભેગા થાઓ અને ગુજરાતીઓ એક રૂફની અંદર આવો તો જ આપણે કંઈક કરી શકીશું.
I'm Dr. Sudhir Parikh. Jayesh Bhai and Dakshesh and the whole team, really congratulations for putting together this kind of convention, because this is the only way we can bring all our Gujaratis together and Gujarati families together. And as you described in your speech, as well as Pakavai described in his speech, that we can achieve so many things. Because I can tell you that in 90s, we had one organization called Indo-American Forum for Political Education, where I was the president. And because of that forum, there was formation of the India Caucus happened on Capitol Hill. And we used to give the free internship to our college students that time in 90s. And now you can see that to expose them to the government working, and now you can see that over 300 our own second generation are the staffer on the Capitol Hill. So that goes so much, and by forming the India Caucus in Congress, whole India, there's a big service to our motherland India. So I think by having Gujaratis together, we can achieve so many things, and I must congratulate Jayesh Bhai and your team and Pakavai Patel for this initiative. You can always count on my personal support as well as our Parikh Global media support.
On January 4th at Papiani Park in Edison, Mayor Sam Joshi was officially inaugurated for a second four-year term, followed by the swearing-in of his newly selected Township Council team, marking the start of the new administration's work. The ceremony drew a strong lineup of dignitaries, including mayors, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy and Governor-elect Mikey Sherrill, who celebrated with municipal officials and residents as the town's leadership took their oaths of office. Take a look.
Okay, so you have your right hand up. Please repeat after me. I, Samik Joshi.
I, Samik Joshi.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support.
That I will support.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
The Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
That that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of mayor
of mayor
for the Township of Edison,
for the Township of Edison,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations, Mayor.
Do solemnly swear that I will support
Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and the governments
and the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state
under the authority
of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
and justly perform all duties
of
of councilwoman
councilwoman
for the Township of Edison
for the Township of Edison
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability. So help me God.
I state your name.
I, Robert Tom Pentos,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true
and I will bear true
faith and allegiance
faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established
to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all duties
perform all duties
of councilman
of councilman
for the Township of Edison
for the Township of Edison
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I, Biral Patel,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
and I will bear full faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
perform all the duties
of councilman
of councilman
for the Township of Edison
for the Township of Edison
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So help me God.
Very much for all that you do for our community, and thank you all. This adjourned. Have a pleasant afternoon.
First of all,
Thank you.
a very proud moment. And I heard your speech. You spoke how different is national politics from local politics. And I saw so many people who didn't even vote for you come here and appreciate you and applaud you. How does it feel to unify Edison?
Well, it could not have been too many people because 72% of the vote did come out. They spoke very loudly, and I'm very grateful that I had their support. I look forward to serving in a second term with the robust momentum that we had in the first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add? What are we going to look forward to?
I'm going to go into detailed plans in the state of the township on February 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Again.
Hello everyone, viewers of ITV Gold. This is Councilman Biral Patel. I just got sworn in as a Councilman of Edison with Mayor Sam Joshi. So thank you so much to ITV for supporting our community all these years, and thank you so much to all the viewers. Thank you to our Edison community. We look forward to helping, serving the community and do great things. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.
Hi, my name is Kelly Dima, Councilwoman for Edison Township. I just wanted to say thank you very much. I'm very excited to hit the ground running and make great things happen in Edison. Thank you.
My name is Dilip Chauhan. I'm the prominent South Asian Committee leader and former Deputy Comptroller of Nassau County, New York. What a proud moment. Today we have one of our own, Sam Joshi, as a mayor of Edison, as well as number of the other elected officials, but also good friend, Biral Patel. He's also sworn in today as a council member. So that's why we always use the word that there is always unity in diversity. Such a grateful to be a part of this inauguration ceremony, and congratulations to Sam Joshi, Biral Patel, and all the other newly elected officials, as well as the new elected governor. Thank you.
New Year's Eve was marked with devotion and celebration at Guruji Ka Mandir in Kelmar, New Jersey, beginning with a blissful satsang, followed by Langar Prasad. A lively mix of Hindi and Punjabi songs kept spirits high as devotees welcomed 2026 in an atmosphere of faith and joy.
Satyam Shivam Sundaram Sundaram Satyam Shivam Sundaram Satyam Shivam Sundaram 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 Satyam Shivam Sundaram Satyam Shivam Sundaram पहले इश्क लड़ा उसके बाद लाऊंगा तेरे पास के फलक से मैं चांद लाऊंगा 16-17 सितारे संग बांध लाऊंगा देखा जाए तो वैसे अपने तो सारे पैसे लेके जमीन पे ही वसूल है चेहरा है तेरा चंदा नैना तेरे सितारे अंबर तक जाना ही फिजूल है अंबर तक जाना इसके बाद भी अगर तुझे चैन ना मिले पूरी करके मैं तेरी ये मुराद आऊंगा तेरे वास्ते फलक से मैं चांद लाऊंगा 16-17 सितारे संग बांध लाऊंगा तेरे वास्ते फलक से मैं चांद लाऊंगा 16-17 सितारे संग बांध लाऊंगा इस तरह से मेरी जिंदगी में शामिल है तू इस तरह से मेरी जिंदगी में शामिल है जहाँ भी जाऊँ ये लगता है तेरी महफिल है तू इस तरह से मेरी जिंदगी में शामिल है ये आसमान ये बादल ये रास्ते ये हवा ये आसमान ये बादल ये रास्ते ये हवा मुझे रोज कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए ये शाम मस्तानी मदहोश ये जाए मुझे रोज कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए रंगी है तू मेरे पास सच नहीं होठों पे तेरे पर क्या सच नहीं ऐसा लगे जैसे कि तू हंसी से है कोई पिएगा ये शाम मस्तानी मदहोश ये जाए मुझे डोर कोई खींचे तेरी ओर ये जाए
سمع صبوحة خطبها نصيب من هذاك الشعب تعطيها كف ورزقت
छेती आके मिल जा बीबा मिल जा आके मैनू नी छेती आके मिल जा बीबा मिल जा आके ओ हसो बार दिल हो गया हसो बार दिल हो गया कोई चलदा ना चारा तेरे बिना ना गुजारा कोई चलदा ना चारा तेरे बिना ना गुजारा ओ शूवर सच जटा दे काके कन्नी वालियां नी ओ गब्बर शेरा फुल दलेरा सत दराइयां नी ओ शूवर सच जटा दे काके कन्नी वालियां नी ओ गब्बर शेरा फुल दलेरा सत दराइयां नी ओ तन शौक दे पत्त होणीए जट दे रुंडे ने ओ तन शौक दे पत्त होणीए जट दे रुंडे ने ओ घोड़े चिट्टे कुड़ियां
And that's a wrap on Diaspora Connect. Send community news to events at itvgold.com or pi@itvgold.com. Follow ITV Gold on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube. Read News India Times at newsindiatimes.com or call 212-675-7515 to subscribe. This is Pia Jyoti Kachru signing off.